Stress is hard on the spirit, and it's also hard on your health. Stress kills people all the time. It leads to anxiety and depression, and stress hurts families. One area of stress that I see a lot with my clients is ex-stress. Ex-stress is when your ex causes you to continue feeling stewed up, feeling anxious, feeling angry, feeling hurt, getting depressed. And when one parent is feeling those things, it passes on to the kids. Getting rid of ex-stress is so important. And the great thing is, you don't need your partner. You don't need their permission. You don't need anybody's permission to decide that for you, you are going to let it go. But you do need to practice some healthy steps instead of going back to the old rhetoric of what you're doing with this stress. Because for most of us, it's not just our job, our kids, our family that stresses us out. It's stuff we pull along from the back, like the back. Why do we continue to take baggage that happened a long time ago and put it right now smack dab in our life? Because that's how we are. We're human and we make mistakes. Let's work on letting go of this ex-stress. So the first thing you need to do is you need to define your goal. What's going to be your goal? Are you going to start with kindness by just trying to call them when it's time for the kids' pickup? Or when the kids do come, are you going to say hi to them? Are you going to try to be more cordial in some way? It's important you set that goal and you write it down and you practice it. So whenever you see your ex, you practice. You're practicing things that are going to make you better and make you feel better about your ex. So let's say that you set a goal that is just way too much, like we're going to have dinner together. There's no reason you need to have dinner with an ex, and plus that goal is going to be unattainable. And many times when you set a goal too high, you end up feeling like a failure when you don't reach it. Keep your goals low, keep them specific, and write them down. Secondly, give yourself permission to reach out and fail. I mean, you may try to reach out or do something different, and your partner may not, reciprocate. They may be mean. They may be hostile. They may say something. Remember, this isn't about your ex. This is about your commitment to yourself, to get healthier, to let go of stress. So whatever they do, don't use that as ammunition to make an excuse for not doing it again. We're all imperfect. Some things we try, we fail. Don't let it discourage you. Maybe back up a little bit. Maybe don't do it as frequently reaching out. But when you reach out, keep it light and easy and expect some failure. Thirdly, change your usual traps. We all fall into traps, and man, do we fall into them with divorce. Your rhetoric might be you talk bad about them. You talk bad about them to your parents. You talk bad about them with your friend. Maybe they were a really hurtful person, but you know what? That's not going to help you go forward in the future, and it's not good for your kids to hear bad things about their parents. So why not try something else? Why not pause, back up, and redirect? Maybe make a commitment. If I can't say something positive, I'm not going to say something. When your friends ask about them, just hold up your hand and say, I'm trying something new. I'm just not going to go there. The less you talk about it, the less you say bad things, the more you're going to allow your space in your own mind to see maybe neutral things or positive things. Doesn't mean that the past didn't happen. Doesn't mean they weren't mean to you. It just means you're getting healthier and you've decided that this baggage from the past doesn't belong in the present. Fourthly, learn to make small talk. You can make small talk with a weather person. You can make small talk with a grocery clerk. You can make small talk with the mail person. Small talk is just acknowledging them. Hello, goodbye, have a good day. What is the weather like today? It's too hot, whatever it is. Small talk helps your partner see that it's an encourager, like maybe they do want it. Maybe they do want to be friends. Maybe they don't hate me. I'll tell you what, when hate enters an ex relationship, there's no way but down. Downward spirals happen because exes decide they hate each other. Let your ex hate you. Doesn't mean you need to hate your ex. Letting go of hate is going to make you healthier, and that's what we're going for. And lastly, try to be empathic. Now, empathic can look like this, although there's many ways. Empathic is trying to understand when your ex is communicating something bad that happened to them and being kind. Just being empathic. If they had a terrible day or something bad happened, it's nice to say, I'm sorry that happened to you. It doesn't mean you're forgiving whatever is in the past, although you should, but that's another video. But it is saying, I'm still a good person. I'm showing you why you loved me. I'm showing you my integrity. I'm showing you my character. Not only that, you're showing your children that this is what two people do when they love the kids more than they love being antagonistic toward their ex. There is no room for a child in their mind for their parents' exes to hate each other. And so taking that forward, work to let go of the ex stress, to get into a healthier format for yourself, and do it for your kids. If you can't do it for your own health, do it for someone else, because it's not healthy and there's no room in the present right now for that old ex baggage from the past. Have an awesome day. It's going to feel freer once you let go of ex stress.